Hello, and thanks for joining me and taking the time, if you like, to actually watch another one of my videos. This video really is aimed at um, obviously people trying to become, if you're trying to become more motivated. I know that obviously motivation for me is I'm in sales. I've done some other videos on sales, and it's a very important part of my life. If I never had no motivation, then I wouldn't be in sales. You wouldn't be able to do my job if you never had no motivation. You certainly wouldn't earn no money. So but that's another subject. But yeah, so it's basically I'm doing these videos because I've been watching different things on YouTube all about different ways you can improve, and I've watched a few recently on motivation, and they made a lot of sense. Um, to me, motivation's all about having a reason, having a goal. You've really got to find, if you're lacking motivation, you've really got to find something in your life, to push you forward. Most people who go to work, they've got a degree of motivation. It's like me every day, well, not every day, but most days I go to work. I have to get up in the morning. I don't start work early. I'm in sales, so I haven't got to get up early, if you like, but I've still got to be motivated. I've got to get up and I've got to go out. I've got to talk to people. I've got to try and sell windows or whatever it is I happen to be selling for whatever company I'm working for. But so I have to be motivated. Now, what motivates me to do that is simply my bills. Yeah, you know, let's face it. Most people, if they didn't have bills to pay, and some money rained, if you like, down on them, they would lose that motivation to go to work. So there you go. You can be motivated to go to work, can't you? But that's, if you like, to me, it's like an external motivation. Someone else is forcing you. You've got this force that's forcing you to go to work. In some cases, it's your bills. It might be your partner that's saying, "Look, we've got that bill to pay. You've got to get out and you've got to do it." Yeah. So that's one. That's a motivation that everyone has. Not everyone, but a lot of people have who I consider to be hard working. But this video is really aimed at people that want to find that little bit more. That little, you might be like I was recently stuck. You're stuck in a situation where you're not going one way or the other. You seem to be like drifting along, if you like, in your life. You're earning money, you're spending money, and you might not have the money to do the things that you want to do, like the little extra things that are going to make your life a difference. Make your life different. Better. You know, Unfortunately, a lot of it always comes down to money. People say to me, money don't make you happy. And I say, well, yeah, but it's a lot like oxygen. You need it. Yeah, so don't let anyone tell you that money don't make you happy, because it certainly helps. But that's another subject. But yeah, so motivation, right? What can you do to be more motivated? Well, for me, you need to have a reason. It all comes down to a reason. To, if you ain't got a reason to look forward, then you've got no motivation. That motivation will only come from you looking at something you want. You're aiming to get. If you haven't got that, then this motivation will never come. You've got to inspire yourself. There's different things that make you feel good, that make you feel bad, but you need to you need to steer away from the external things, if you like, that motivate you to do something. Perhaps like going on holiday, I'm on about becoming a better person and inspiring to drive yourself forward. You need to find that from within. So it all comes, in my mind, it all comes down to creating goals. A person with no goal, has got no direction. And if you've got no direction, it's simple. You ain't going nowhere. So, if you're on a map, if you're at point A on a map, yeah, and then someone says to you, well, what are you heading towards? Are you heading towards getting a nicer property? Are you perhaps thinking about having another child? And you might be worrying that you can't afford it, or anything that's a goal in your life. It ain't got to be financial. It might be that you want to go and do something in your local community, start helping people. It might be something like that. Not even nothing to do with money. You're only going to get motivation if you make that plan in the first place. You need to say to yourself, right, um, I'm going to do something the weekend. If I've got a day off and my little boy perhaps wants to go and do something because all right, you might come back to the fact you need money. That having it in your mind that you've got to go and do that thing the weekend and you need that money to do that, or you need to buy petrol to put in your car or whatever, that's going to give you the inspiration and the motivation to go and do it. You need to find a reason. Some of the happiest people in the world, they've got a purpose. I look at some people that do these jobs like nursing or police force, or they're in the fire brigade. All these people, they've not joined that service just for the money. They've done it because it's inspiring them. They've got a direction. My older brother, I won't go into it too much, but he joined the police force. It was his life. It was his total direction. Anybody ever met my brother, he was motivated. He excelled in the police force. Went higher up. He trained, and because of that, because of how hard he worked, his inspiration and his motivation, he done well, and rightly so. He deserved to do well because he chose a direction. If you ain't got no direction, I'm sorry, but this might be a bit harsh. If you ain't got no direction, you don't deserve to do well. Putting it blunt, dislike me, like me, I don't really care, but that's the truth of it. If you are not, if you've got no direction in your life, if you ain't aiming towards something, then you're standing still. It's like somebody who's unemployed. And don't take this the wrong way if you are unemployed. But if you're unemployed and you're not, trying to get out of that situation, you are standing still. You're going to be there in 20 years' time. You're going to be on that same spot, yeah? Because you're not trying to improve yourself. You have got to, if you want to, if you want to get better motivation, if you want to get motivated and you want to do well and you want to move forward, you've got to have a reason. If you've watched any of my videos, you'll know my reason, if you like, is my children. Nothing else. I ain't worried about cars or women or all the other things that the average Joe, if you like, wants. My inspiration is my kids. If tomorrow I had 30 grand, I wouldn't go out and buy I wouldn't go out and buy a 20 grand car. I'd be thinking, right, what can I do with that 20 grand? What can I create with that money that's going to be of benefit to me and my family in the future? That is my motivation. Yeah? You've got to look inside yourself for a reason. These people that take drink, drugs, they smoke, they're just external distractions. That's all it is. It's just a distraction. Yeah, you smoke. I have a drink occasionally, but I don't really smoke. I've never smoked. I've never took drugs. All these things are just distractions from taking you off your path. And you're mad. You are totally mad if you let anything distract you from your direction. Don't don't let it happen to yourself. Find that motivation, find that reason within yourself to sincerely, better your life. and more importantly, your family's life. You'll be so much happier if you've got a purpose, a reason, and you'll start, heading towards that direction. You know what I mean? It's common sense, isn't it? Really. I mean, like, getting off the subject a bit, but I've recently started doing YouTube videos. I've been watching loads of YouTube, and I like YouTube. I listen to music on YouTube and all different things, and I've been looking at people like, these people doing different talks and that, and I've kind of decided that I'm going to try and do well on YouTube. Now, my little boy, he he said to me the other day, Dad, what are you doing YouTube for? You waste of time, you ain't going to earn no money, and you ain't going to. And do you know what? Part of the reason um, I'm trying to inspire my own son. I've actually told him that this time next year, I'm going to have 1 million views, or I'm going to give him £500. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to get 1 million views or not, but I'm going to try. It's my, yeah, it's motivation, isn't it? It's giving me that little bit of inspiration. It's helping me in other ways. Now, I don't know, but part of the reason I said to my wife why I'm trying to do something, not just on YouTube. I've got other businesses that I do. I've got dogs and I do other things. I sell windows. I do all different things, right? But is to put a little bit of inspiration in my son. You know, if I said to my wife, if in a year's time he looked at my channel and I had 1 million views, what would that do to him? Yeah, all right, you could say he'll say, oh, he was wrong, but that ain't the reason I'm doing it. I'm doing it to let him know that if you put your heart and soul and you inspire yourself to try and create something, anything's possible. So, this video really, like I say, it's about motivation. I'm guessing you know that. But if you're thinking about doing something, you've got a little idea, you know, do it. I met a woman yesterday over the boot fair. This lady, she was a baker. She does cakes, and she's showing me these cakes on her mobile phone. She just makes them for her friends. And I said to her, and she's moaning because she ain't got a lot of money. She said, I ain't really got a lot of money. I said, you're mad. I said, what you know about cake making? Some of these cakes that she made, they were fantastic. And I said to her, if you ain't making them cakes and selling them on Facebook and, you know, having a website design, and these cakes were fantastic. And I was trying to inspire her to do it. In fact, the funny thing was, she was on holiday in a caravan near where I live, and she showed me all these cupcakes. All these cupcakes that she could make. And I said to her, well, I'll be here tomorrow. I said, if you ring me, I said, I'll give you your first order. I said, I want 10 cupcakes. I said, and I'll pay you £8 for them. Cupcakes are usually about £1 each, but I thought, being fair, I said, if you do me 10 cupcakes, I'll pay you £8 for them. Yeah? Now, if she phones me with them cupcakes, I'll go and get them. And that would have inspired her to possibly take a positive direction with her cakes. Yeah? And if I like them, I might even order some more. Anyway, like I say, I hope this has been of help to you, because I know when I struggled with motivation, and I still do sometimes. You have to reach down inside yourself and give yourself a reason. No reason, you got no direction. If you got no direction, you are standing still. Thanks for watching this video.